Hi everybody, we're here again. It's Friday. How are you? I hope you're all okay and you're enjoying your weeks. So are you on your half term? Some places are different. We're not on half term yet. Ours is next week. So yes, got that to look forward to. But it's been a good week. I'm looking forward to having a nice chilled week next week. Have the kids at home, which I absolutely love. Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. So how's your week been this week? So mine's been good. I've continued to plan. I've been noting my meals down on NutriCheck. I have been weighing in most days. Some days I do forget. So I've been able to watch my weight up and down a little bit. But I can see now that it's normal for your weight to change daily. You know, it can be up and down. But like some of you commented, I found it easier to weigh in the mornings than later in the day, because it can change like £3-4 by the evening time to what it is in the morning. So first thing I do in the morning is do my teeth, etc, and then weigh in. So I've been getting a good idea in the mornings of what I weigh most days. Anyway, I digress. So it's been a fab week. Like I say, I've been tracking, been more accountable for what I've putting in. It's made me more mindful, like I said last week, and it feels good that, you know, I know, like today, for argument's sake, there's been a birthday at work and we've had a little bit of cake, and I know now that that's all my treat for today, because obviously if I had any more it'd take me over my calories. But I couldn't eat much of it because it's the day after jab day today, and yeah, I felt quite there. But yes, it feels good that I've got that accountability again, and you know, I've been getting out and about a little bit more. It's not easy because it absolutely murders my back to, you know, walk around, but I've got my stick. I have little and often rest, so that's fantastic. It feels really good to be out in the fresh air. I think it's really good for your mental health. So even if it's not walking, you just want to get out, and sometimes I just sit by the canal and watch the ducks. As long as you're out and about, I think the fresh air does you the world of good. So that's been really good, and I do think it helps you, you know, feel much brighter. So as I said to you last week, I had hopefully got a little something to show you this week. Now, it has only just arrived, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing. It's here next to me. Okay, it has only just arrived. So what I'm planning on doing is next week, while we're off on half term, I'm going to learn how to use it, and then I'll be able to do you a little video to introduce it to you and show you what I've been gifted. It's amazing. Now, I will show you a little bit of it. I don't want to spoil it, but keep your minds out the gutters, because I made some people laugh when I well, my children actually saw this. So yes, so this is one little thing that comes with it. Okay, now you all know, if you watch me on a regular basis, I worry about my skin, and a company reached out to me, which again I will share with you next week, reached out to me and said that they would like to gift me this so that I could trial it, use it, and see what I think to the results. So here we are. So yes, it comes with lots of little thingies. Ugh. Okay, like I say, keep your mind out of the gutters. But I'm so excited to learn how to use it, and then be able to show you, you know, how it works and everything else, and to do a proper video. So very, very, very excited. And let's just say, I'm hoping, I'm excited to show you. So yes, so that's that. So yeah, I am honoured to be gifted that, and I'm honoured to be working with these people. But like I said, they'll be coming in a different video, but I am so excited to show you all. Really, really excited. So let's get on to weight loss this week. So I've had a really good week this week. I'm feeling like I'm back, and that I'm moving again, which is really good. So I have my weight loss board here. If you didn't watch last week's video, why not, for a start? I'm only playing. But yeah, so if you didn't watch last week's video, I showed you this thing that I was kindly gifted by a lovely lady on Etsy, and she has given me this to show you guys, and has said that if I'd like to do a giveaway, that she will gift me one of these to give one of you guys. So yes, I'll have a think, and maybe we could organise a giveaway. So yes, it's a little weight loss board. Sorry about my positioning. You can see there that I am 3 stone. Is it 8 pounds? Let me count because I'm terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 3 stone and 8 pound down. So how many do we need to add this week? Okay. So I am happy to say that I have lost another 3 pounds this week. So I'm absolutely over the moon with that. So let's add another 3 hearts. Yes, 3 hearts. And that only leaves me 3 more pounds until I can put another star in my stone bracket. And that will take me to 4 stone. Now, I would love that next week, so I'm going to work super hard to try and get that next week. I'm not bothered if I don't, but it would be lovely, because next week will be my official 6 months on Mounjaro. So I would love to achieve that next week. That would make me so happy. So yeah, so there you are. If you like that and you'd like to order yourself one, you can get all different colours. You have it personalised. You can have all your stars personalised. All you need to do is, when you order one, edit the comments box below the order, and the lady will tell you what colour she's got, and you can literally personalise it how you like. So they don't all have to be pink. You can have your own name, you can have whatever you want on it. Yeah, she's really lovely, and she will do what she can to help you with that. So yes, there's that. Isn't it beautiful? You can have all different colour stars and everything, and I think it's lovely to be able to visually see where you're going. So yes, fantastic. So yeah, so what am I now? 8, 9, 10. So 3 stone, 11 pounds. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm happy, really happy with that. I'm just gonna pop that there. But I do feel better. I feel less bloated. I'm trying to drink more to put more in. Yeah, I feel much better for it, and clothes are definitely feeling much looser. I put a coat on that I brought last Christmas, and I'll be honest, I couldn't zip it up. Now it fits me, and you know, it is probably a little bit too big, but I shall get some wear out of it this year, which is fantastic. So yes, I should wear that now. But yeah, it's just amazing, isn't it, that, you know, it's moving again now, and it's obviously because I wasn't watching what I was putting in, mindlessly eating. So I'm on the 10 milligram of the Mounjaro. Like I say, I've been on the Mounjaro now since April, I think I started to take it. So next week will be my actual 6 months point. I thought it was last week, but it's not. So yeah, I've been on it for 6 months now. It suited me, you know, down to the ground. Really love it. It's been really good for me. I've had no side effects and everything else. So I've been thinking this week, and I think everyone has probably been in this position, but I've been umming and ahhing about Mounjaro and the cost of it. I'd have asked a few of you, have you changed to it? Just realised there's a wire sticking out. Have you changed to it? If you have, what have been the pros and cons? So I've been looking. I've got a little list here that I've written down. So I hate to say it, but through researching, I haven't really found many advantages of going onto Wegovy apart from the cost. So I've got a list here of the disadvantages of going on to Wegovy from Mounjaro, and there is lots. Whereas I've had another one that was advantages of going on to Wegovy, and there's only probably 2 advantages. So anyway, so what I worry about, I think, is if I was to go on to Wegovy. I have looked at a lot of people's journeys that have gone from Mounjaro to Wegovy, and they're saying that they don't have the same reduced appetite, and the food noise is not as strong with the Wegovy as it was with the Mounjaro. So because I think the weight loss with Wegovy, the effect is reduced. So I think it isn't as strong as the Mounjaro. I don't know how it works, but they are saying, the people that I've been following that have changed over to it, that they don't find it as good. However, I do have a friend who had a lot of symptoms on Mounjaro, and she's on Wegovy and has felt better on Wegovy. When you change over to Wegovy, you're supposed to have a 7-day break, and you need to increase gradually again, apparently. And again, I'm no expert, so all of this is just what I think or what I assume. And apparently it is, you need to start at lower dose and go up gradually, which then can reduce your appetite suppression, which terrifies me. Again, a lot of people have said that side effects can be bad on Wegovy, that, you know, you can have like the side effects of vomiting, nausea. I've seen even people say that they get heartburn on it, that they have gastric issues, which I do not like the idea of. And I've also seen that people have said that they have fluctuations in their hunger symptoms, which I don't really understand, because I thought that all GLPs work the same, but I could be wrong. So slower progress. I worry that if my progress is slower, because until now, I mean, I've obviously lost 3 this week, which is fantastic, but until now I've been on 1, 2, which I know is fantastic. I'm not complaining. But then I'm thinking, if I change to Wegovy and my progress is slower, am I going to be disheartened? Is it going to affect my mental health? Do you know what I mean? Is it going to make me feel crap? Excuse my language. But yeah, I just worry that, you know, it will have a impact on my motivation. Does that make sense? So yes, they're the disadvantages that I've written a little list down that I could see from other people's profiles that have changed, that, you know, apart from the cost value of it, these are the disadvantages that, you know, they could see. And I've also put here, there's a little list here of what you'd need to go up to if you went on to Wegovy. So if that interests you, then let me know and I can include that into the next week's video. But it says here that the advantages to switching to Wegovy may be more affordable. That's about all it says here. Some users find nausea and fatigue milder once stabilised on Wegovy, which my friend said that works for her. However, I've never had any sickness on Mounjaro. But yes, that is the only advantage that I can see to going on it, is the monetary side of it. I don't know. I'm so up in the air with it. I don't know what is the best way to go with this. I really don't. Because obviously, you know, while people were using my codes, and, you know, obviously I've not had hardly any people request my code anymore. That was really helping me be able to stay on the Mounjaro journey. But now people have stopped asking about the codes, because obviously the cost of Mounjaro is so much higher. You know, I was hoping, I think, in my heart that something would happen and they'd bring the prices down. But yes, it just worries me. You know, I don't know. I really am up in the air what to do with it. So please, if you have changed from Mounjaro to Wegovy, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think, because I really am so confused at the minute to what to do. I really am. I don't know whether I'm coming and going. So yeah, so I've got a little...
Sorry, hold up.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm really, really up in the air. I really would like to know your stories if you have changed. I know one friend, she was on Mounjaro until the prices had hiked. And she luckily was at the stage where she was maintaining. She'd lost about 7 stone. But I was going to sneeze again then, sorry. She'd lost about 7 stone. She has changed over to Wegovy just to maintain. So she has gone over to Wegovy to maintain. Luckily for her, she's not had any side effects, so that's fantastic for her. It really is. But yeah, I'm so... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, because obviously in the long term, it's kind of like, it's a lot of money, you know, and I kind of think, do I try it? Do I see how I go? Yeah, let me know what you're losing weekly. How are you getting on? Is it just the same as the Mounjaro's been? Please help me. I don't know what to do. But yes, so that's where I'm at this week. I'm worried. I'm at the stage now where I'm thinking, I don't know what to do. And I do not like the idea of some of the side effects, because I don't do well being sick. Luckily, I've never had that with this. I felt a bit icky sometimes. If I do feel icky, it's normally like 24 hours after I have my injection. I mean, I'm nowhere near where I want to be target-wise. Probably, probably 4 stone off. I think I'll try and stay on it as long as I can. I've got another pen. I've just took my golden dose of my 10mg, my first 10mg pen. I have another 10mg pen, and then I think I need to go up to the 12. There was news somewhere that they were going to discount the higher doses, but I've not seen anything about that again. So whether that was just kind of like fake news kind of thing, I don't know. But yes, it kind of it scares me in a way, you know, that this has been the only thing that's worked, and the thought of changing to something that might not be as good, and then needing to change back and adjusting to everything again, and yeah, and the thought of being off something for 7 days and then having all those feelings come back, I don't like it. It's bad enough when you have to have that last day when you're due for your jab again, them horrible like hunger feelings, and particularly on that last day, so that the Tuesday before I jab again on the Wednesday, or injection, sorry, people don't like saying that. I find that I get that hunger thing come back, and I really don't like it. You know, it's horrible, and I know you've got to learn to live with it. It is a funny one, isn't it? Because it's so hard. It is really hard. But yes, I have decided, I don't know if I told you on last week's video, I'm going to look into swimming. I think with the weather turning now, I think we're going to have to look at something you can do indoors a bit more. So I'm going to look at swimming, see if I can get any memberships local. I know we have got a leisure centre near us, so I need to look into the costing of that. That's another reason why I was thinking about Wegovy, because obviously that, as well as an injection, is going to bump the costs up a weight loss. But I do think I need to do something extra, and I'm thinking if it's in the water, it supports my joints more. And it might be a bit safer for me to do that than walking out in the icy conditions with my back and everything like it is. But yes, that's about all my news this week. I haven't had a very exciting one. Like I say, I'm excited to show you this next week, hopefully next week. But I want to learn how to use it first. I don't want to be showing you something that's incorrect and not showing you properly. So very excited with that. Very, very excited. Again, I have a link down below for this if you wish to purchase one, but I am going to be doing a giveaway, so that's something to think about in the future. I'll have to have a think about how I'm going to do that. There's also links down below for my email if you'd like to pop me an email and just get in touch or ask me any questions, or if you want to write down in your email how you've been on Wegovy, that would be brilliant. I also have a code if you do want to give Mounjaro a try. It gets you £40 off with MedExpress. I don't think it matters if you're coming over from a different company. It doesn't have to be your first ever pen. And that will get you £40 off your first pen and gives you a code to share with your friends and family to then get you money off when you're recommending. I'm not sure if you can use it for Wegovy. I'm not sure whether that code's just with them. I'm not sure how it works, but yes, I have got that. I can't share it online because they stopped that because so many people were abusing it. So I can email it you. So if you would like that, then drop me an email. I also have a link down below for Buy Me a Coffee, which again, don't ever feel like you have to do it. The most important thing for me is that you're here and you're watching my channel every week, which you are, and that is fantastic, and I appreciate you all. But yes, if you would like to send me a coffee, then the link's down below. Thank you to all of you that have done that so far. I really appreciate you all, and honestly, some of you are amazing. You really are, and I know there's certain people that come back each week, and all I ask is that, you know, I love to see you each week, and I love your comments and everything else. You really do make my weeks. Last week's video didn't do so well. I don't know why. It didn't really get many views. So if there's anything you think I need to do to improve, then let me know. But yes, again, I love you all loads. I look forward to seeing you next week, and hopefully we'll have another loss and we'll get a bit closer to the 4 stone, which would really make my week. Anyway, I'm waffling. We're 20 minutes in. I'm waffling. Take care, everyone. I love you loads. Bye.